Greetings, Wrestling Mayhem Show. It's Mad Mike once again with your Minute of Mayhem. Okay, just finished watching Raw, and I have to say the Daniel Bryan Kane anger management session was probably one of the funniest things I've seen on Raw in years. You know, if we had said 5 years ago that Bryan Danielson would be a part of one of those segments in Raw that go throughout the entire episode and are just used for comedic value, we probably all would have dick punched ourselves just for being so ridiculous. But it was fantastic, and Bryan saying, "I don't think this is a good idea," before Kane went into his whole thing was tremendous. I wish Kane mentioned that he tombstone Linda McMahon, though. Or that he set JR on fire. Well, actually, he mentioned that he set a few people on fire, so I guess that works. But, so the main event was CM Punk and Jerry Lawler, which I thought would have been a better main event than SummerSlam. That one promo setting up the match was more entertaining than the entire build to SummerSlam, in my opinion. And in honor of that, the Mad Mike Facts of the Week, brought to you by WrestlingData.com, is about Jerry the King Lawler. Now, got two facts this week that I thought were pretty interesting. Apparently, Jerry Lawler has commentated on 833 episodes of Raw. 833 episodes. That is a fuck ton of episodes. Like, I don't think there's anyone who's been on Raw more than Jerry Lawler at this point. Which, I mean, that's kind of saying something. But as far as his in-ring career, Jerry Lawler has been wrestling since 1971. So, you'd imagine quite a bit of matches. In fact, Jerry Lawler has had 2,416 matches. And he's batting over 500 because he's won 1,304 of them. It's pretty insane. But then again, most of them were probably in Memphis, you know, where he owns the company. But, beyond that, TNA this week. Oh, TNA. See, these final couple weeks are really why I hate the Bound for Glory series. Because they lose all track of things like math. Ken Anderson went into his final match of the Bound for Glory series, which I like, that they stuck to the wrestle one person all the time. That's good. That's a good thing. I didn't expect them to do that. But, so Anderson was going into his final match. He was down by 10 points. Didn't go for a single submission hold. Not an armbar, not a chin lock, not an abdominal stretch, nothing. Anderson, you were setting yourself up to fail, and it's funny because the commentators didn't even realize it until after, and they were like, "Oh, we're fucking idiots. We probably should have said something about it." Oh well. But beyond that on TNA, we had Bane and his glory hole crew. I don't know what their plan was. I don't know what the TNA people's plan was. I mean, when you were beating down every member of Aces and Eights, why didn't you just pull down all of their bandanas? Like, all of them. So you could actually see who they are. Because it was the most awkward thing to hear Taz and Tenay talk about, because I didn't know anyone's names. And finally, Claire Lynch. Listen, bitch. If you want to be an actress, like an actress, not just olive oil, you need to get used to people talking shit about you, especially when you're not a very good actress. I mean, let's be honest. In a storyline, I don't blame you for how the storyline was written. That's not your fault. I'm not blaming you for that. But, you are horrible. You are horrible. I've seen my dog look more convincing at being sad about something. You had this stupid little, "AJ, you're the father of this baby," bullshit smile every single time because you knew it was ridiculous. You're an actress. Fucking act, alright? And when I'm in Florida, if I see you dressed as fucking olive oil, I'm going to ask how your baby is. And I don't mean Sweet Pea. But other than that, AJ Styles has a great "you are not the father" face. And that's what I learned in wrestling this week. So this is Mad Mike for the Minute Peace, bitches.